All right, well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Louisville Metro Hall. It's great to be here with everyone today. You know, throughout our city, there's no higher priority for me and my administration than improving public safety. Every person in Louisville, in every neighborhood, should be safe and feel safe when they go about their daily life. And through our Safe Louisville plan, we're addressing violence from a lot of different angles. We're preventing crime by combating the root causes of violence and supporting and investing in our neighborhoods and our communities. We're intervening by stopping potential shooters before they act and interrupting the cycles of violence. And when violent crime does occur, we will certainly hold those offenders accountable. Right now, I'm proud that through all of our efforts working with the community across the city, across Louisville year to date, our shootings and homicides are down by over 20%. That is worthy of. That is definitely great progress, but it's not good enough. We can do more, we must do more, and we will do more. And as our Safe Louisville plan calls for, we intend to continue to reduce violent crime every year. So we need to keep working hard, we need to keep improving, and we need to keep innovating. And so today we're here to talk about an exciting, innovative new contest that is working to prevent violent crime from happening. Thrilled to be joined with many friends here today, and also thrilled to be joined by other elected officials. State Senator Keturah Herron, thank you so much for joining us. Councilman Andrew Owen, thank you very much for joining us. And straight back from D.C., where he is doing incredible work representing us, all of us here in Louisville, in Washington, D.C., please join me in welcoming Congressman Morgan McGarvey.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for hosting this. Thank you for helping out with this. Thank you for what you're doing for our city. Thank you to Jane and the group, to Nairi, the Real Young Prodigies, to everybody involved in this effort. Nothing more important right now. There's nothing more important than keeping our community safe. And let's just be honest and realistic about this. Guns are the #1 cause of death for children in this country. I'm going to say that again. Guns are the #1 cause of death in this country for children. It's not car wrecks, it's not cancer, it's not heart problems. It is guns that are killing our kids. And it's our responsibility to do every single thing we can to reverse that trend. This is not a disease, even though it's an epidemic. Right? It is something we can do something about. And we have to use every tool at our disposal to tackle gun violence when guns are the #1 cause of death for our children. That's why I'm excited about this project, this contest, the idea of less is more, of reducing gun violence among kids and going to the kids themselves. I think this is important. The mayor just mentioned I came back from Washington. In Washington, I'm young, but I know that when I go into any middle school or high school classroom in Jefferson County, that's not what they think of me. My first grader told me that she can no longer count my gray hairs. There's just too many of them because kids are that honest. But that honesty from kids to kids is something they will listen to. And if we have young people talking to young people about gun violence, about the importance of reducing gun violence, about the fact it's the #1 cause of death for them and their peers, then maybe they'll listen. And every single thing we can do to reduce gun violence, to keep guns from killing our kids, is worthwhile. So I'm happy to support this effort. Mayor, I'm happy to be supporting you and your team in this effort and appreciate everybody for the work they're doing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Congressman. Less, as you heard, less is more. You're going to hear more about in a minute. And I'm really excited about this. I also am excited today that we have with us our Executive Director of Community Safety in my office, and that is Misty Wright. And Misty's going to share with us a few of the things that we're doing before we get to this specific initiative to set the stage and the groundwork for all of this important work. Misty?
Thank you, Mayor. We're here today to support the Less is More social media contest, but this isn't just a fun opportunity for kids. This contest is about creating content to reduce gun violence. And that is an opportunity for kids to be involved in the mayor's overarching efforts to reduce crime and reduce violence in our city, his Safe Louisville plan. We have seen this year a reduction in youth violence, and that's wonderful, but we have way, way, way more work to do. And that's why Mayor Greenberg is leading the charge to refocus our efforts on our youth. And that work has taken many different forms this year. For example, we are working with JCPS to make sure that kids who need help staying on track are getting the resources that they need. We've launched Juvenile Violence Intervention. That program allows our police, community, and also our support services to reach more at-risk kids and get them out of circumstances that are bad for them. We just got approval by Metro Council to open a new community violence intervention site in East Russell, and that's going to cover the areas where the bus stop shootings occurred earlier this year, this summer, and allow us to better serve our community and our kids there. Of course, the mayor has always been a champion of early childhood education. And just this week, he, along with Thrive by 5, announced that 26 early learning centers in our community are going to get support. And that is violence prevention work. Studies show us that kids who have access to early childhood education, they are less likely, significantly less likely to be involved in violent crime later in their lives. The mayor's Get Busy initiatives are in full swing. That's 3 new projects helping middle school kids get busy after school and on weekends. Our community organizations are working together to provide programming and mentorship in 3 areas of our city that need it the most. And of course, we're seeing investments in many new amenities that benefit our kids. We're seeing libraries reopen. We saw the Parkland Library. This week, we saw Portland Library reopen. New parks like Walnut Street Park, like the Playport, new Algonquin Pool, the new Baxter Community Center. These are all things that enhance kids' lives, give them a place to learn and grow. And we are constantly looking for ways to elevate youth voice and find ways to listen. That's why this year the Office of Violence Prevention hosted its first ever youth summit. And at that summit, they listened to what kids had to say, and they're using it to incorporate it into their programming for this next year. We held 2 different photo voice projects, and those were opportunities for kids to do photography and exhibit that at the Speed Art Museum to tell their stories. These are justice-involved kids and also kids who have been affected by violence. In October, kids from across our city attended the city's annual Violence Reduction Summit. Some 500 people attended that too. And kids led panels there and spoke with stakeholders and told them directly, here's what we want to see change in our city. And of course, the mayor's youth ambassadors leading Louisville, y'all, have been hard at work all year forming what Louisville Metro's future is going to look like. So, things like this social media contest, like this Less is More initiative, that give a voice to kids to speak to an issue in a real way, to speak to gun violence. They're not just fun things to do. They're part of a much larger picture. They're part of a much larger violence reduction effort that the city is engaging in. They're part of the Mayor's Safe Louisville plan. And we appreciate organizations like Less is More who are taking initiative to bring this to the forefront and to give our kids a voice. We're happy to support this, and we look forward to see what these kids come up with. Thank you.
Thanks, Misty. Thank you so much, Misty. As you heard, Less is More is this really innovative initiative, and we're focused on reducing violent crime by elevating youth voices in our community. And listening to our youth, engaging with our young people, are all important part of the work that have informed a lot of the different initiative that you've heard about. And that's why I'm so excited to see what comes of this great contest. So now I'd like to invite up John Wu of Less is More to talk a little bit more about how this contest is going to work and how youth from all across the city can participate. John?
Hello. Appreciate you guys. So real quick, the Less is More social media contest is a citywide effort to let young people use their creativity to use their voices to help reduce gun violence and influence positive change. To enter, all you have to do is find one of our luxurious billboards, thankfully sponsored by Outfront Media across Louisville, and you'll be able to find the website, which is joinlessismore.org. Go there and you'll find all the details. You'll be able to enter real simply. A few of the rules are that all the entries will be digital. They will be for social media platforms only. They will be expected to be vertical. We are going to make sure that all the videos are at a 60-second max limit, so that way we can level the playing field and everybody has an equal opportunity to express themselves. There is $5,000 in prizes that will be spread amongst different winners and contest submitters. The submission window is January 1st, 2026, and it ends at February 28th at midnight in 2026. And let's see. And all of the award, all of the announced, all the winners will be announced, and the prizes money will be awarded March 31st, 2026. So again, go to joinlessismore.org to submit and enter for the contest. And we'd like to thank Mayor Greenberg and Morgan McGarvey for helping bring this youth-led initiative to the public. And also would like to thank Less is More for being the lead sponsor and sponsoring over $5,000 in prizes. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Now I'd like to invite up Nairi Clayton-Taylor with also Less is More to talk a little bit more about this initiative and what it means. Nairi, thank you so much for your leadership as well.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Nairi Clayton-Taylor, the 2019 Kentucky Elementary Teacher of the Year and the co-founder of HHN2L, which is Hip Hop into Learning. And our organization is partnering with Less is More. Isn't that wonderful? That's what we in Louisville should be doing as nonprofits, is partnering with one another. We would like to thank you, Mayor Greenberg and Morgan McGarvey, for your leadership, and to the 200+ nonprofits who are working with youth to reduce gun violence. Guess what? Guess what? This is your chance to make some money doing something that you already do. Everyone say 96%. 96% of youth are online and scrolling through their phones. So guess what that tells us? That tells us that our youth are scrolling and creating. And we want to be a part of the creation and partner with youth as they create reels and content that does recognize the grief and the pain of gun violence. Everyone say, they can do it. Say, they can do it. Louisville youth, we believe in you. The superintendent says all means all, and all youth in this city, 10 to 18, you can do it. We believe in you, and we're ready, and we can't wait to see what you all are doing. So let's give our youth of Louisville a hand. Thank you so very much.
Thanks. Well, thank you so much, Nairi. Thank you so much, John, Misty, Congressman McGarvey, and everyone, Jane, to the entire Less is More team, to Outfront Media for sponsoring the billboards. We're excited to see what comes of this, and we hope to make an impact on reducing youth violence here in Louisville. And with the way social media is today, we hope that this content spreads its wings far beyond our city, across the state, country, and world, to reduce youth violence everywhere. That's what Less is More is about. That's what this initiative is all about. And so I'm so excited to see all of the great submissions that we get from youth all across Louisville. Again, January 1st through the end of February is the 2 months that youth in Louisville have to submit their 60-second or less videos to, what's the website again? Joinlessismore.org is where you can submit. And so you can start working on it now, submit it right at the new year. And with that, we're going to hear from the Real Young Prodigies in 1 second. But before we do that, if there are any questions from members of the media, we're happy to take questions about this. All right, well, we're going to turn it over to some other amazing youth, Real Young Prodigies. You guys are up.
Morning.
Wave your arms in the air if y'all ready to see a change. Everybody feel my pain. Everybody feel my pain. Everybody feel my pain. Yeah, everybody feel my pain.
Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain. Ever since I lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain. Yeah,
I can't see, I can't believe.
I just feel the grief.
Just together nights ago and
Now I feel the grief.
I remember late nights posted on the porch, but now I'm looking at your name
While
while
they
they
lighting
lighting
up a torch.
It's so sad you was killed by a man, and if that was God's plan, I just don't
understand.
understand. If you were still here, I would be happy again. My heart shattered into pieces, but I smile cause I'm a man.
Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain. Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain.
Everybody feel my pain. Certain things I can't hide. Them say they see a change. Mama saying, look at your wife. Granny said that it's okay. Trusting God and He'll provide. Lost my sister last year. First time I see my mama cry. Feel like life ain't been the same. Just lost my cousin last month. Feel like I'm going insane. Thoughts getting darker, trying to redirect my brain. But a smile I still maintain. Cause my God been too good for me
To live my life in vain. Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain. Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain. They say time heal wounds, but mine still bleed. Lost my auntie, granddad, so can't breathe. Seen a body hit the floor freshman year in them halls. Ever since that day, I ain't trust a call. Freshman year, seen a soul leave fast. Gun pop, body drop, could not run the pass. Blood on the concrete, eyes gon' blink. I ain't been right since, I just sit and think. Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain. Ever since we lost you, it ain't been the same. Ever since we lost you, everything that changed. You was really all I had. Lately I've been feeling, watch my tears fall like rain. Everybody feel my pain.
Clap. Everybody feel my pain. Say it. Say it.
Everybody feel my pain.
Yeah. What?
Everybody feel my pain. Everybody feel my pain.
Yeah. What?
Everybody feel my pain.
What? What?
Everybody feel my pain.
What? What?
Everybody feel my pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody feel my pain. Young prodigies.
Young
Young
prodigies.
prodigies.